The salaries of African presidents vary widely from country to country. Some presidents earn a relatively modest salary, while others earn a very high salary. The factors that affect the salary of an African president include the size of the country's economy, the level of development, and the political system. The salaries of African presidents are lower than the salaries of most presidents in other parts of the world. This is because most African countries are developing countries with smaller economies. However, there are some African presidents who earn a very high salary. In today's video, we are going to be giving you the annual salaries of every president in Africa as of 2023. These salaries of African presidents are often a source of controversy. Some people believe that the salaries are too high, especially in countries where the majority of the population lives in poverty. Others argue that the salaries are necessary to attract qualified people to the presidency. What is your opinion? We will be happy to find out in the comments section. Without wasting much of your time, let's delve into the main topic of today. 1. Abdelmajid Tebboune of Algeria. Algeria is a country located in North Africa. It is the largest country in Africa by land area, and the 10th largest country in the world. Their economy is based on oil and gas. Algeria's president, Abdelmajid Tebboune, has been president since 2019. His salary is estimated to be around $132,409, making him one of the richest people in Algeria. 2. João Lourenço of Angola. Angola is found in the middle of Africa, with a population of about 36 million people, with an estimated total GDP of $109.38 billion. He has been in office since 2017 and is said to have a salary of about $16,340 per year. He is also among the least paid presidents in Africa. 3. Patrice Talon, the president of Benin. Benin is a poor country with a GDP per capita of $1,250. The economy is based on agriculture, with cotton being the main export crop. Tourism is also an important source of income. Patrice Talon has served as president for 7 years running and has a salary of $29,800 annually. 4. Mokgweetsi Masisi of Botswana. He is the 5th president of Botswana, serving since 2018. He currently earns a salary of $76,420 per year. 5. Burkina Faso. A coup d'état took place in Burkina Faso on September 30, 2022, removing interim President Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba over his alleged inability to deal with the country's Islamist insurgency. Damiba himself had come to power in a coup just 8 months earlier. Captain Ibrahim Traoré took over as interim leader. 6. Evariste Ndayishimiye of Burundi. The presidential term in Burundi is 5 years, renewable once. The salary and benefits of the president are set by the National Assembly of Burundi. The salary is reviewed every year, and it is usually adjusted to keep pace with inflation. Evariste Ndayishimiye has an annual salary of $36,343. 7. José Maria Neves of Cape Verde. Cape Verde is a popular tourist destination known for its beautiful beaches, clear waters, and mild climate. The islands also have a rich history and culture, which is reflected in their architecture, art, and music. José Maria Neves has a salary of $20,380 each year. 8. Paul Biya, the president of Cameroon. He has been in power since 1982, making him the second longest ruling president in Africa. He is one of the most paid presidents in Africa, with an annual salary of $620,976. 9. Faustin Archange Touadéra of the Central African Republic. In April 2022, the Central African Republic adopted Bitcoin as legal tender, becoming the second nation in history to do so, making them the first African country as well. The president's salary is estimated to be around $42,300 yearly. 10. Mahamat Deby of Chad. Chad is rich in gold and uranium and stands to benefit from its recently acquired status as an oil exporting state. President Mahamat took power in April 2021, following the death of his father, Idris Deby Itno, in a military coup. His salary is not publicly known, but is estimated to be around $16,640 per year. 11. Azali Assoumani of Comoros. He has served as president of the Comoros since April 2019. He was also president from 2002 to 2006 and 2016 to February 2019. He became head of state after staging a coup in 1999 and was elected president in 2002, 2016, and April 2019. Azali Assoumani currently earns $117,060 annually. Hope you too are getting to know of the amount of money that is in Africa, and hope you are enjoying the video. Encourage us to keep feeding you with information like this by liking this video and subscribing to the new tourist channel. Let's continue. 12. Felix Tshisekedi, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The DRC is a country located in Central Africa. It is the second largest country in Africa by area after Algeria. They are one of the poorest countries in the world. The majority of the population lives in poverty, and there is a lack of basic infrastructure and services. Felix Tshisekedi earns a salary of $109,233 per year. 13. Denis Sassou Nguesso, President of the Republic of Congo. The Congo is the second largest rainforest in the world and covers at least 70% of the country. The Republic of the Congo has over 10,000 species of plants and animals. The most popular animals include elephants, zebras, and mountain gorillas. President Denis Sassou Nguesso has an annual salary of $108,400. 14. Alassane Ouattara of Côte d'Ivoire. This country has an estimated population of approximately 30 million people and is famous for producing some of the continent's finest footballers. It is also known for its beautiful UNESCO World Heritage sites and amazing beaches. Alassane Ouattara has an annual salary estimated to be at $100,000. Next on the list is Ismail Omar Guelleh of Djibouti. Guelleh was born in 1947 in Tadjoura, Djibouti, and has been in office since 1999, making him the longest-serving president in Djibouti's history. His salary is not publicly known. 16. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, President of Egypt. GDP in Egypt is expected to reach $497.03 billion by the end of 2023. According to Trading Economics global macro models and analysts' expectations. Abdel Fattah is a retired military officer who is serving as the sixth president of Egypt since 2014. He earns $70,300 yearly. 17. Theodoro Obiang Nguema of Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is the third richest country in Africa with a per capita income of $8,462.30. Despite this figure, poverty in Equatorial Guinea is among the highest in the world. Wealth is concentrated in the hands of a small elite. President Theodoro earns a salary of $152,680 per year. 18. Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea. Eritrea is a country in the eastern part of the African continent and sits on the horns of Africa. It is one of the underrated nations, some might not even have heard of it. Known for its warrior women, colonial architecture, and tank graveyard. President Afwerki was elected as the president of the state of Eritrea by the National Assembly in 1993 and declared the first head of state, a position he has held ever since the end of the War for Independence. He earns $6,000 per year, making him one of the lowest-earning presidents in Africa. 19. King Mswati III of Eswatini. This country does not have a president. It is an absolute monarchy, with a king as head of state. King Mswati III has been in power since 1986. He has been criticized for his authoritarian rule and for his lavish lifestyle. His salary is not publicly known, however, it is estimated to be around $56,051,336 per year. Do you now see why people complain of his lavish lifestyle? Sure you do. Let's move on. 20. Saleh Worksuud of Ethiopia. Ethiopia is one of the richest countries in Africa, with a GDP of about $156 billion. The country's president, Saleh, was elected as president unanimously by members of the Federal Parliamentary Assembly on 25 October 2018. She earns an annual salary of $45,270. 21. Ali Bongo Ondimba, Gabon. He has been in power since 2009 and is the son of the former president, Omar Bongo Ondimba, who ruled Gabon for 42 years. Ali Bongo remains popular among many Gabonese. He is seen as a symbol of stability and continuity, though he has been accused of corruption and of human rights abuses. The official salary for the Gabonese president is $100,000 per year. However, it is estimated that he earns much more than that. 22. Adama Barrow of Gambia. The Gambia has been a member of the Economic Community of West African States since its conception in 1975 and is a member of the Commonwealth, with English being the country's sole official language. The Gambia's economy is dominated by farming, fishing, and especially tourism. President Adama Barrow earns $43,000 annually. 23. Nana Akufo-Addo, President of Ghana. Ghana is located in West Africa, on the Gulf of Guinea, with a population of 312 million people. It is a relatively wealthy country due to its gold and cocoa exports. However, the country still faces challenges such as poverty, unemployment, and corruption. President Nana Akufo is paid a yearly salary of $76,000. 24. Mamadi Doumbouya of Guinea. Mamadi Doumbouya became president of Guinea after leading a coup on September 5, 2021, that overthrew the government of Alpha Condé. He has made some significant changes, such as abolishing the death penalty and pardoning political prisoners. He has also promised to improve the country's economy and to fight corruption. His salary is not publicly known, but it is estimated to be around $20,000 annually. Next president on our list is Umaro Sissoko Embalo of Guinea-Bissau. Embalo's presidency has been marked by political instability. In November 2021, a failed coup attempt was launched against his government. Embalo has also faced criticism for his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. He has an annual salary of $7,640 yearly. 26. William Ruto of Kenya. There is no doubt that Kenya is one of the greatest nations in Africa. It has a total population of 55,250,000 inhabitants and a nominal GDP of $119.66 billion. Its population is expected to increase by the end of 2023 by 2.6%. The president, William Ruto, was sworn in on September 13, 2022, after winning the 2022 Kenyan general election. He is a popular figure in Kenya and is seen as a champion of the poor and marginalized. His salary is estimated to be around $146,952 per year. 27. King Letsie III of Lesotho. His Majesty King Letsie III is the first son of the late King Moshoeshoe Iu and the ruler of Lesotho. The current Prime Minister is Sam Etchain, who was sworn in on 28 October 2022. He was considered to be the richest person in the country. The salary of King Letsie III is not revealed, but could be earning around $500,000 based on salaries of other monarchs in Africa. 28. George Weah, the President of Liberia. Liberia is Africa's oldest republic, but it only became known in the 90s. You cannot talk of footballers in Africa without talking of President Weah. As the president of Liberia, he has a salary of $100,000. However, he pledged to cut his salary by 25%, which will bring his annual salary down to $75,000. 29. Mohamed al-Menfi of Libya. The current situation in Libya is fragile and the security situation remains dangerous and unpredictable. The country is divided between two rival governments, the Government of National Unity, GNU, in Tripoli, which is supported by the United Nations, and the House of Representatives, HOR, in Tobruk, which is supported by Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. Mohammed al-Menfi has served as the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Libya since March 2022 and a member of the National Unity Government, GNU, which is a transitional government that was formed to unite the country. His salary is estimated to be around $100,000. 30. Andry Rajoelina of Madagascar. Madagascar is one of the poorest countries in the world, with a poverty rate of 70%. It has a history of political instability. This has made it difficult to attract investment and to develop the economy. Businessman Andry Rajoelina took office in 2019, ending a decade of political turbulence. His salary and net worth remain unknown. Hope you are learning a lot from this video. Do not forget to turn on notifications so you get notified whenever we upload videos like this. Next on our list is President Lazarus Chakwera from Malawi. He was sworn in on June 28, 2020, and has an estimated annual salary of $68,400. 32. Colonel Assimi Goïta of Mali. He took power in a coup d'état in August 2020 and was sworn in as interim president in September 2020. He has served in the Malian army since 1999 and was appointed vice president in a transitional government in May 2021, but he led a second coup in that same year and took power himself. Mali is a poor country, but you will be surprised to hear that their president is paid $35,000 annually. 33. Mohamed Ould Ghazouani, Mauritania. Mauritania is a desert country with a population of about 4 million people. They are rich in mineral resources, iron and ore, and is one of Africa's newest oil producers, with a GDP of $10.38 billion as of 2023. President Mohamed Ould became president in a coup in 2008 and became president the following year. President Mohamed earns close to $400,000 annually. 34. Prithviraj Singh Rupun of Mauritius. Mauritius has a population of 1.3 million and a GDP of $14.5 billion. This makes them a stable Indian Ocean island nation in Africa. More reason why the country's president earns a whopping sum of $91,536 annually. 35. King Mohammed VI of Morocco. King Mohammed VI is the 19th king of the Alawite dynasty and has been in power since 1999. His personal net worth is estimated to be over $8 billion. He owns a number of luxury homes and cars, and he is a major investor in the Moroccan economy. King Mohammed VI earns an annual salary of $488,604. 36. Philippe Nyusi of Mozambique. The population of Mozambique is estimated to be 34,027,000 with a nominal GDP of $18.88 billion as of August 2023. Nyusi's presidency has been marked by a number of challenges, including the ongoing insurgency in Cabo Delgado, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the economic slowdown. He has an annual salary of $46,800. 37. Hage Geingob of Namibia. Namibia has a population of 2.6 million inhabitants and has enjoyed stability since gaining independence from South Africa. The president earns $99,500 as annual salary. 38. Niger. On 26 July 2023, a coup d'état occurred in Niger, in which the country's presidential guard detained President Mohamed Bazoum. Presidential Guard Commander General Abdourahmane Chiani proclaimed himself the leader of a military junta shortly after confirming the coup a success. Salaries of presidents in Niger remain unknown. 39. Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria. With a population of more than 200 million inhabitants, Nigeria is the most populated black nation on earth. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the 16th and current president of Nigeria. He was the governor of Lagos State from 1999 to 2007 and senator for Lagos West in the Third Republic. His salary is currently unknown, even though there are rumors of 114% increase from that of former President Muhammadu Buhari. 40. Paul Kagame of Rwanda. He served as vice president from 1994 to 2000 and then became president. He has been re-elected twice, in 2003 and 2010. He has been praised for his role in ending the genocide and for his economic reforms. However, he has also been criticized for his authoritarian rule and for his human rights record. He has an annual salary of $85,000. 41. Carlos Manuel Villanova of São Tomé and Príncipe. He took office on the 2nd of October 2021 and has an annual salary of $2,930, which makes him the least paid president in Africa. 42. Macky Sall of Senegal. Senegal is a country located in West Africa with a nominal GDP of $23.5 billion and a population of about 17.8 million inhabitants. It is one of the countries that haven't suffered the coups that have been going on in the past years. The country is home to the world-famous Pink Lake, as well as the Gorée Island. Sall has been president of Senegal since April 2, 2012. He was re-elected president in the first round voting in February 2019. He earns an annual salary of $15,600. 43. Wavel Rankalawan of Seychelles. In the 2020 presidential election, Rankalawan defeated incumbent President Danny Faure. According to the Election Commission, he secured 54.9% of the votes cast. The election marked the first peaceful transfer of power to an opposition since independence in 1976. President Wavel earns $23,700 yearly. 44. Julius Maada Bio of Sierra Leone. This country has a population of over 8 million and is rich in diamonds and other minerals. Julius Maada Bio has been president since 2018. As president of Sierra Leone, Bio has focused on improving the country's economy, education, and healthcare. He has also worked to promote peace and stability in the region. He earns a salary of $12,200. 45. Hassan Sheikh Mohammed, the president of Somalia. Somalia was ruled by autocratic leaders for much of the 20th century. In 1991, the central government collapsed and the country descended into civil war. The civil war lasted for over 20 years and caused widespread poverty and displacement. Hassan Sheikh Mohammed was elected in 2012 and again in 2022. Mohammed is a former academic and peace activist and is seen as a moderate and a consensus builder. He makes close to $120,000 a year. 46. Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa. South Africa is one of Africa's largest and most advanced economies. They have a population of more than 60 million. It has a GDP of $407 billion, and the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, earns an annual salary of $223,500. 47. Salva Kiir Mayardit of South Sudan. The economy of South Sudan remains excessively reliant on oil, which accounts for nearly all exports and over 90% of government revenue. President Salva Kiir says South Sudan's long-delayed elections will happen in 2024 with him on the ballot for the ruling Sudan People's Liberation Movement Party. The election would be the first national vote ever held in South Sudan. He currently earns a salary of $60,000 per year. 48. Abdel Fattah al-Burhan of Sudan. Sudan is currently in a transitional period following the overthrow of Omar al-Bashir in 2019. The Transitional Sovereignty Council, TSC, a military civilian body, is currently in charge of the country. The TSC is led by Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, who is also the commander-in-chief of the Sudanese armed forces. His salary is not known, but it is likely a significant amount. 49. Samia Suluhu Hassan of Tanzania. Tanzania is a popular tourist destination known for its natural beauty, wildlife, and cultural attractions. Some of the most popular tourist destinations in Tanzania include Mount Kilimanjaro, Zanzibar, and the Serengeti National Park. Their economy is based on agriculture, tourism, and mining. Samia currently earns a salary of about $47,300 a year. 50. Ford Nassingbe of Togo. In the February 2020 presidential elections, Nasingbe won his fourth presidential term in office as the president of Togo. According to the official result, he won with a margin of around 72% of the vote share. This enabled him to defeat his closest challenger, the former Prime Minister Agbiome Kajo, who had 18%. The legitimacy of elections in Togo is widely disputed. The salary of Nasingbe is not publicly available. 51. Kais Saied of Tunisia. This country is more successful than its neighboring countries. Tourism plays a big role in boosting the country's GDP, which stands at $47.41 billion. Kais Saied has been president since October 2019. He currently earns an annual salary of $16,700. 52. Yoweri Museveni of Uganda. Museveni is a Ugandan military officer, politician, and revolutionary who is serving as the 9th president of Uganda since 1986, making him the longest-serving president in the country's history. His government is considered autocratic. He has an annual salary of $183,216. 53. Hakainde Hichilema, the president of Zambia. Zambia has a population of about 20 million and an attractive GDP of $30.61 billion. Hakainde Hichilema is a businessman, farmer, politician, and the 7th president of Zambia since 24 August 2021. After having contested 5 previous elections in 2006, 2008, 2011, 2015, and 2016, he won the 2021 presidential election with 59.02% of the vote. He has an annual salary of $63,100. 54. Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is a former British colony that gained its independence in 1980. The country has a population of over 20 million people. Their economy is based on agriculture, mining, and tourism. The country is a major producer of tobacco, cotton, and gold. President Emerson was vice president from 2014 to 2017. He was fired from his position as vice president by Mugabe in 2017. This led to a coup in which Mugabe was ousted from power. Mnangagwa was sworn in as president shortly after. He currently earns $146,500 as early salary. There you have it. Let us know what you think of these African presidents in the comments below. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the New Tourist channel, and share to your families and friends. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.